And thank you because you have just tuned in to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I am your host, Mr. James Eon. We are your nightcap of comedy. If you're driving home right now, man, we give you something to listen to. But if you're going into work, man, we give you what you need to get you through the night. I am joined in virtual studio with some very funny comedians you all know and love. First off, the gentleman who helped start all this hilarity over 8 years ago. I'm talking about Miguel Colon Jr. Miguel, what's going on, baby?
Not much, man. Just getting ready for these storms, bro.
Another one.
This hurricane season, just they waited.
Another
They
one.
waited. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
DJ
This
Khaled
this
style.
this hurricane season put a ditty on us. It's like, you ready for the remix? Yeah.
Hey, y'all want to get wet? Because
Yeah.
here we go,
What do you think,
man.
Carl Winslow?
Oh, just okay. All
Hey,
right,
beating
man.
it up. Hey,
Yeah.
right.
Actually, the next gentleman right here is the official sponsor of Real Labs. He comes from Coffin and Lynn Law Practices, where they've been winning and representing the good people of Orlando for over 20 years. My man is not just a lawyer, he is a comic book creator and a very funny comedian. I'm talking about Jeff Batman Coffin. What is going on today, brother?
Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know. That one stupid clip has stuck
Uh,
with me. And this hurricane, ain't nobody got time for that.
no, they
I
ain't.
they go, what the worst thing about a hurricane is it schedules. It's on
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah.
It's not like I can go, okay, we're over. They're going, okay, hey, listen, it might be here on Wednesday, but it might be here on Thursday. And you know what? It might not come at all. But
It's like
Yeah.
it might go left, it might go right. You're going, and then we sit here, okay, with the day. Okay, when we thought it was going to hit you, well, it looks like it's going to hit another place, but it might then come back to you. But you're in the
Mhm.
cone, and here's some
Yes.
spaghetti that might be. And you wonder all these models how accurate they are. Like I'm wondering, they got well. This is normally the real accurate, but this is Bob's spaghetti model, and Bob
yeah.
says it's going to hit Cleveland. You know,
Hurricanes are like domestic violence. They're scheduled after dinner.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. I think the weatherman just sits back there with some other meteorologists just rolling like
No.
six-sided die. Just
They're
going,
just they're throwing
yeah,
chicken bones on the ground.
yeah.
He's
Like,
like, as I can see, and they speak in quatrains. A storm will come, it'll wreck the world. The sky will blacken, winds will swirl. All right, Bob, thanks. I don't know.
Thanks.
I don't know what we just got there.
oh,
I
It's the
am
one
God.
guy.
Newton
Think of this
Tooting
all year round.
Frog.
All the guy
Yeah.
gets to say is, "It's hot." That's all he says.
Yeah,
Everybody
It's
goes,
the
"Oh
playoffs, bro.
Lord, there's a
I said it.
fire."
I say it in my act, man. The hurricane season is the playoffs for the weatherman. This is
yeah,
what he's here for, man. He just
yeah.
listen to Eminem's "Lose Yourself" and doing cocaine in the bathroom before he comes out.
Boom, boom, boom,
And
boom,
the
boom.
guys at
Mhm.
State Farm are like, "Damn, we got to write a check now."
Yeah. Oh, yes, they do.
Nah, the dudes at State
It's like
Farm are
it's
like,
like
"Oh, that's
burglars who
a
have to give money back. That's what it
Mhm.
is.
yeah."
Yeah.
Whenever it's a hurricane, they come up with something like, "You sure this is hurricane damage? There's a tree through my car." All right, man. I gotta make sure you didn't hit a
Hey,
tree.
hey, who's to say some airbender didn't bring this?
Yeah. Now I see your car on your roof. I need to ask you though. Do y'all have any ramps or anything nearby? I gotta ask these questions. I'm a certified hurricane check writer.
Yeah. Do
I'm
you live
also gonna
next
be
door to Johnny Knoxville? I'm just asking.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you have pictures of this roof before so I can know the car wasn't always there? Oh, I want to know what happens to the baby drop box during a hurricane.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
That little tyke's like, yo, I'll go back to that trap house. I don't want to be in here.
The baby drop.
Baby drop box during a hurricane. And you just come back and you like, hey, Captain, you're at the fire station. We had a baby drop box on the wall, right? Yeah. Okay. We gonna need a dog or something to find this baby then, because we
It's
don't
not
have one on the wall.
we don't have a wall anymore.
And because I
So
seen yeah, it's like what did y'all were y'all at the fire station during the baby drop box? No, we were taking care of stuff. Ooh, I gotta get some
ah.
Fabuloso then. I think it's gonna be
Oh
bad in
no.
there.
Oh my God.
Like the
Let's get it
sad
now
version of
before we
Wizard
get
of Oz. What happened? We
yeah,
got a
let's
lot
get
of
it
dead
now
babies
before we
around
get a
this
bunch
witch's
of
house.
ants.
Dear God, it's
Yeah,
good,
I don't want to
man.
get ants again.
Oh my
Oof.
God. Oh man.
Well,
No,
be
no,
safe out there. I
yeah,
mean, it's Tuesday.
please
We
be
don't we don't
safe.
know we don't know where it is, where it's
Yeah.
going to come.
Mm-mm. We
You know,
don't.
I don't know if it's depending on flight travel. I love when they decide how it's going to go. Well, we have a high pressure and a low pressure, and this guy says this, and I never know.
Neither
I
of us
just
know.
hope that we're in the middle of the state and we'll be okay.
And here's the people we forget about also, not just the homeowners and the residents that are in those areas. People that are getting caught like traveling, like at the airport, and where the storm hits, and they're like, "Nah, bro, we ain't gonna
My
have these
Disney
flights."
vacation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna have no flights for 3 days. So
Yeah,
make
you
yourself
live
But
at
in the
home.
they
airport
don't lose
now.
power at Disney, do they?
They have generate. Like I've
No.
been through a hurricane
Yeah.
there
They
working.
have
So
the
if
dome.
you're in a hurricane, you want to be in a Disney hotel
No,
because
you
you don't
got
have to worry
generate.
about air.
You don't. You don't.
Yeah,
You don't.
yeah. I
But
mean, maybe, yeah.
imagine being those people who got stuck at the airport for like 3-4 days because it just wasn't going to do anything. Like, where are you going to go? Like, what if you don't have money to go get a hotel for 3 nights? Like, you just going to be staying
Yeah.
at the airport. You're like, man, I guess
And
I
they
live.
jack you at Mike Subs, so you're gonna be spending a lot.
They jacked, bro. What's it? Comedian Landry said it best. I was at a Burger King in a Hawaiian airport, brother. The Whopper meal was $25. $25 for a Whopper meal. And that wasn't the large. That was a medium. Bro, a Whopper, medium fried, and medium drink.
If I buy a Whopper meal for
$25.
$25, feed it to me. I want you to chew it up like a little bird and spit it in my mouth.
Baby bird me, okay?
Baby bird me with that Whopper.
Yeah. It's ridiculous out there. You said
It's
it best,
bad.
Miguel. You made some great videos about, bro, the airport's just a lawless border town.
Manchu Walk open at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
So I can get sweet and sour chicken for breakfast and then wait till 6:30 so Chili's can open and I can get drunk and then sleep on a floor in a 3-piece suit.
It's a lawless.
It's like it literally it's a border town in the 1800s.
Yeah.
You know,
get
like,
anything there, man.
Yeah. There's 87 languages being spoken fluently.
Yes.
Everybody, it's like Star Wars. When you're at the airport, somebody comes to you like, you're like,
Yeah.
nah, dog, I don't need a
Like
camera.
the damn cantina.
You
That's
know?
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
These are not the droids you're looking
And
for.
everyone lets their kids run wild, and we don't even get mad about it because we're going.
You ain't my kid.
Hey, my
Everybody here is throwing an elbow on a random kid running around just to look at everybody nod at you like, good call.
Hip check. There you go.
Yeah,
That's what he had it
changed
coming.
I saw a woman changing a diaper just in the middle of the airport on the floor. And I was like, come on, man, show your grandfather some more respect. You know? He fought in the big war.
He fought in the war.
I said,
Hey.
man, player.
Hey, we've all been sitting there too, waiting for our flight, and you think they're about to come on and make the announcement. We're going to start boarding. They're like, bad news. You're like, no.
Yeah.
Your flight's been delayed.
It's always a lie. And now that we have the information, because we have apps now.
Yes.
We have apps that tell us that plane never even left yet.
Landing yet. Yeah.
And we know the plane that we're going to be getting on. And they go, oh, it's still on time. And you're going, that plane didn't leave Philadelphia.
It's still in Philly.
It's still in Philly. Oh,
and then you have to tell the woman, and the woman goes, shut up.
But you know what's worse than that, though?
There's a turd in the punch bowl. Go get him. Come on.
What's worse than that is when they board you and you don't move, and they're like, we're gonna be delayed. You can't go nowhere. You just
no
AC.
On the plane.
No AC. Yeah.
Why does the plane's AC not work?
When it's not moving?
Yeah,
a financial decision. It's a
financial decision. Absolutely. They're like, yo,
run that AC, man, or roll the windows down.
You know it's gonna be hot, and they say, before you leave, for the people who are getting on after you, could you close your windows? Because they know you're getting baked in this can,
bro. And we had to sit there
hey,
one
man,
time.
I'm gonna open this emergency door. I'm
gonna
do it.
About to open it up, son. But we sat there for 3 hours on the tarmac.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
and you can't deboard. They won't let you do it because you got to sit there. So you're like, bro, it's burning up. We were melting, man, just melting. And they're like, nah, we can't turn the AC on, player. Unless you got snaps on the petrol.
I would think that my old stories would be worse. I always thought that my old military plane stories would be the worst you can have. No. Less than 6 months ago, that plane missed another plane. It was coming into land at the last minute.
I saw that
pulled up, and I was like going, and I had a good seat. And I think when you sit in like better seats,
were you on the plane?
People can give you better information because I was sitting in. I'm not saying I was sitting in first class, but I was sitting in first class, and the stewardess has this look on her face, flight attendant, and horror. And she looks over at me. She goes, "You don't know how close we came to another plane."
I'm like, you don't know
And I'm like
how.
going, I was thinking to myself, now you tell me the truth?
Yeah.
Bruh.
You've been lying to me for 7 years. You're going to tell
Yeah.
me
Don't tell me the truth on
that
a
we almost
plane.
got, and they
By
and
the
they
way,
get and they
lie to
and they
me.
pull up, and then they go, for gas purposes, and this is when they did something so wrong that they don't even know how to lie to you.
Mm-mm.
They go, for fuel reasons, we're going to be flying to West Palm. I go, wait a minute, you're low on fuel and you are flying an hour and a
Wait,
half away to
that's not
land.
how that works. Yeah, we
I
gonna
bought a ticket to Orlando,
Yeah.
yeah.
and now we're going to West Palm. That's
And they
not where
threw
I
us out.
bought
They
my
threw us out of
ticket
the
to.
airport. And when I say they threw
What?
us out of the airport, we get there and they're going, you
Because
got to
West
leave
Palm
the
Airport
airport. You got to
closes.
leave the airport.
They
And
made
it was
you
like 2
leave
o'clock
the
in the morning.
airport?
Yeah. They made
Bruh.
everyone evacuate the airport. And the Russian says to me, she goes, what are we doing? I said, I got this. I checked Uber. There was an Uber waiting for me when we pulled out. I said, they're going to have to get me my luggage. Don't care. And we Ubered back to Orlando. And I was on the radio at 6 o'clock in the morning. Hell yeah.
You brother, you Ubered from West Palm.
Yeah. Believe it or not, it's not as expensive. It's cheaper than a flight. It's like $200.
Damn.
Yeah, because you're only paying for the one thing. You're not paying you and the Russian. Now here's the thing: does the airline owe you for any of that?
Oh, they're going, no, it wasn't our fault. They claimed it was like act of God. I'm going, you almost hitting another plane is not act of God.
Hey, God, when we say God is my co-pilot, that's a figure of speech. Like that ain't real. Yeah.
Man, they always lie to you.
Bruh.
They always lie to you. And I ain't going to mention the airline, but let's just say this. United States of
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It
Hey,
was
Spirit wouldn't have been like that. If we got close to another plane, they'd be like, "Hey, who wants to get on the belly gun? Who wants to get on the belly gun? I got it. Strap in."
Who wants to get on the belly?
The pilot's on. Walk him in right. Walk him in right. Hey, we got a good one here. He's good. He's good. Walk those tracers in, kid. That's right. They already give you a nickname. Good job, Tex.
Bro, the
Get
fact
off.
here's the funny part. Not even funny. When you fly on the plane, you can see the runway, right? Like you can see.
they don't. I want you to know something. It's all autopilot. They're all relying
for
on
real?
the instruments. Yep.
Nobody's looking like, wait a minute,
Most
y'all.
of the time, the plane
that's a-
lands with minimal effort. It's normally set on auto.
Really?
Yeah,
I did
talk
not
to a
know
pilot.
that.
They'll tell you.
I thought the pilot most of the time in the air was autopilot. I thought landing was one of the things they did.
A lot of times, a lot of that work is computer specific.
Got it.
Got
it.
And so, Jeff, the airline doesn't owe you anything for this as a customer.
The inconvenience or
no?
I mean, it's a huge inconvenience.
Oh, and
It's
worse than that, I said, I assume my luggage got to Orlando eventually, and they go, yeah, but if you want it, we can deliver it to you in 5 days, or you can pick it now. And I'm thinking, wow, you guys almost killed everybody in this plane.
on that plane. Yes.
And when I say you almost killed all of us, it was, I know what happened. The minute they pulled up, because I can only count 5, 4 right before we land. It was 5, 4, 3, and then suddenly accelerated straight up.
Mm.
And I was going, and it was dark, so a lot of people didn't see it, but I could see, where we were landing from where I was sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone on the plane is, oh yeah, nothing happened. It wasn't a big deal. But when she told me what happened, and then the pilot, I said, he's going to lie to us.
Oh, he has to.
Son of a bitch didn't. I think he was so shocked he didn't know what to say. Well, there was another plane in our way when we were attempting to land. This is the time you lie to us.
Yeah, lie to me right then. That's
there were some weather issues. So we had to pull up. Just say this is weather issues.
But here's my dumb question before we go to break. Why go to West Palm when we're in Orlando? Like why?
I think because they knew this was now a problem, and they go, we got to get out of this problem. And the guy on the probably their call and goes, just drop them off at West Palm. We're not dealing with this. We're going to clean this up. We're going to deal with this.
Don't touch
we'll
down
deal
here.
with it later.
Yeah.
We don't want to deal with this now, because there was no reason for them to not turn around and re-land. Because let's say it took us an hour to get to West Palm. So I think they were going, listen, we got a problem. We don't know what to do. Just drop them at the empty airport. West Palm wasn't even open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it sucked.
Woo, all right, man. So Shout out to that airline.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm
y'all.
still alive. I ain't griping.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
Don't
still
go
here.
anywhere, people. We're still alive too, right here on Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. Everybody, you are still listening to Real Labs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm your host today, Mr. James John. I am joined in virtual studio with Miguel Colon Jr. and Jeff the Batman Kaufman. Now, Jeff, I noticed that you and I are the same, man. We play a lot of games on our phones, but you've been having some interesting experiences, my brother, when you've been getting sucked into some things, man, because they are very good at advertising in between each round of your game you may be playing on your phone. Am I right? And sometimes you get suckered into doing things you normally wouldn't do.
Yeah, here's where I get burned. I get burned on they show this is a great ad for something. And it shows it's like really
Yes.
cool. And you're going, there's no way this is available. And then they go, use the game for free. They're like drug dealers. I want you to know something.
Yeah.
They have the same
Mhm.
deal a drug dealer does. They give it to you for
Mhm.
free. And then they go, well, for $5 more, you can be such a better player. And then they give you, then you get sucked into that. And then they go, it'd be better if you were on a team with people because you'll get a bunch of free stuff.
Yep.
So they have
They
this
got
game
you.
called, I think it's called War Hero. And they show this great image. And then I'm going, okay, whatever. And then I download it. I'm going, oh, this is fun. Oh, I
Uh-huh.
have a little base now. Okay, now I
Yeah.
gotta build up. Oh, I can get an oil plant is right here. Oh, gold. It's a factory that makes gold. I need the gold factory. And then before you know it, I'm spending an hour and a half of my day playing
Yes.
this stupid game.
And $20 because you're buying
And I have to
in-game
check in
purchases.
at 10
Yeah.
o'clock at night to log on to the damn thing because that's when it flips.
That's
And
right.
and then my teammates or my fellow drug users,
Yeah.
are all guilting me to do drugs with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're gonna
And
stop. You're gonna leave the game right now in the middle of this campaign?
No, you got to be. It's 9:59. Put your shields up. Put your shields up. Put your shields up. And then
Jesus.
and the worst thing is half the people who play it are
Mhm.
Chinese. So they have
Really?
to they have half your group is from China, and they're speaking in their language, and you're like, okay, what's going on here? And then President Xi, it's Asian because it starts with a Z X, and President Xi, she's, and I know I've had like 6 President Xis, and they're like, you have to do this or we're gonna boot you. I'm gonna get.
Wait
a minute, did I move to China?
They can kick you out the
Yeah,
group,
they can kick you out of their alliance. Yeah.
Jeff,
If you
for
didn't
this
turn your
mission,
stuff off.
we'll need your social security number.
Yeah.
Sounds legit, President's eye. Thanks.
Oh, Miguel's making me feel bad. I saw it on your phone.
I play it. But here's the thing, guys. I'm not in. I'm the opposite end. Not because I don't want to. I don't know how it works. I just know how to do the shooting parts. So, like, I was telling Jeff, I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. You're in alliance. I was like, a what? He's like, well, you got a farm. So I'm like, shields. What? No wonder why this game's not going well for me, because I did what I always do. They said, hey, you want a tutorial? I said, I'm not gay. Come on, let's go. And so now I know nothing about what's going on in this game, and I'm playing it. And every now and then, President's eyes hit me up angrily, and I'm like, hey, watch your tone with them ping noises. Like, don't talk to me like that. And for the whole time, I'm like, zombies are invading my base, and I'm like, none of this was in the commercial.
None
of
of this.
You shooting number 5, and that gave you 5 men, and then
yes, man.
and then there's all these
so
questions.
funny.
They're like, oh, do you want to equip your helicopter? Well, I have a helicopter. Like, this whole time, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't realize it. Yeah, so I'm still playing the game because they got me too.
Yes,
But I'm not. I don't understand it.
I realize there's some communism built in here, though. Here's one thing about the game that I didn't really understand the undertones. They're going, well, when you upgrade your men to better level, you have the men below you who are still on your team, so you got to get rid of them somehow. So you should just let them die.
Oh,
and I'm going, what? Hold on, but these are my men. And they're going, well, if you have 10,000 men, you want to upgrade them to the 7s that you're now at. So the only way to get rid of them is if somebody kills them or you let them die when they're wounded.
Damn.
I'm going, man, this is some
cutthroat thing. I'm going to tell you this because I don't know how this game works. I just opened it up. So there's like, if you look at my screen, there's all these notifications because I've never clicked on any of
one
that
thing.
stuff.
It's just you.
Yeah. So it's just me, Jeff, going through this whole game. There's loaves of bread I have 5,600,000 loaves of bread. I'm sure you're supposed to do something with those.
Yeah.
You
Feed
gotta
your
build,
troops.
you build your
9 million
factories.
gold
You build your
coins.
server.
Yeah, none of that's happening for me.
No.
Jeff,
Miguel's like, no, they're dead.
I'm
So you just
going
leave the
through
base every
fighting.
once in a while, shoot zombies, and come back.
That's my thing. Yeah, that's all I know how to do. I didn't know there was more than that.
That is hilarious.
All
You know,
these
you have men.
notifications are like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've got 14 hammers. I don't know what that means, but I've got 14 and a tank with the number 5 on it.
And Miguel, tell the truth. How did you get sucked into this game?
I was
Marketing,
sitting
right?
there, yeah, I was sitting there one day. I was staying the night at work at the Sausage Castle. I
Mhm.
didn't want to go downstairs and watch a movie. Everybody's watching a movie, and I saw Homelander from The Boys
Yes.
talking
Boy,
about
Anthony
this game.
Starr got
And
me.
I was like,
Yes.
I can't distrust Homelander, you know? And
The
so
guys
I
from
got
Suits.
it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: the first 2 levels that you play are just like the commercial.
Yes.
And I saw it, I was like, okay. And then next thing you know, I got done with like 2 levels, and then they were like, all right, time to go to your base. And I was like, my what?
What?
And then they were like, oh, you need loaves of bread and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? And so I was just stumbling around. And then I found some more zombies to kill. And then I keep getting these notifications like, hey, do you want to feed your factory workers? I say, I'm in this for myself. President Z, listen, okay? I'm just a warrior, baby. I'm not a politician. All right. And she's like,
Oh my
pots
God.
and pans noise, bop, bop, bop. And I'm like, no, President Z, listen, I don't know you. I'm not going to join any groups. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not
Miguel's
going to.
like, you want me to be more of a provider when I'm more nuck.
This is a job now.
Like,
Yeah.
I was just,
I'm
I
like,
just wanted to
let-
shoot some stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, let's carve this world out the right way. President,
I gotta
Z,
pay
you
rent.
and your administration, yeah, you can build stuff and feed people. The kid's just gonna go out there and slang zombies because that's what the boy does. Okay, and so it's like that. So and then Jeff, I was accidentally while I was playing it, and I don't. Here's the thing too. I don't know what buttons I hit to do upgrades and stuff, but every now and then something happens. It's like, you just upgraded him. I'm like, damn, I've been trying to figure that out for a week, but I don't pay attention because all you gotta do is move the cursor side to side and then try to
Yeah.
figure it out.
That's
I will
so
tell you this:
funny.
for anyone who's ever seen this game, game and
Everybody's
thought
seen
about
it.
it,
You've seen
yeah.
it.
Every time you watch it, you're like, who's this dummy? Why isn't he going after this instead? Why isn't he shooting this target? Wait till you play it.
Yeah.
It gets tense sometimes.
Yes.
It gets tense sometimes.
And they
It
make
does,
you do math.
man. Because
Make you do math.
Yeah,
Yes, they do.
There's a
I'm trying
math
to
part of
figure
it.
it
They go,
out. Like,
you go left, you lose 12 times 5 behind it minus 5,000. This one is plus 3. I'm going, hold on. Wait. I got to do like rapid fire math real quick.
Bro, I went to school in Florida. Come on, man.
yeah.
You know math
Pop
ain't
the
my
high.
thing.
I don't
Come
know.
on, man.
I'm just like, nuck if you buck. I don't know what's happening. Side to side, baby. Side to side. It's like
Shoot
my stroke
everything.
game. When I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just side to side,
side.
girl. Let me hit them walls like it's operation. Make your
I'm not
nose
touching the
light up.
bottom, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I stay in the foyer.
And I don't want to say this game was made in a different country, but 2 of these like beasts look like Trump and Kamala. I'm like, wait a second, hold on. This don't seem like
This
pro-American.
game, basically, China sat down and they were like, "Hey, man, let's go over the algorithms to make every American who touches this fall in love." Because I'm playing this game. I just opened it up right now. I don't know what this screen is. Now I'm getting messages.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
God.
a chat screen. That's
Why?
that's the chat. Because they want you to join them.
But yo, said
Join
why?
Jeff, I don't know what this means. Sometimes I hit this button and there's this hottie and she's tied up. I don't know what that's all
What
about.
is
It's definitely,
that?
it's
Wait a
definitely
That's the main
speaking to me,
picture
though.
screen. Yeah.
It has
Miguel,
me cut the wire. I'm gonna cut the wire, guys. What'd that do?
No,
Miguel,
don't do
nothing.
that.
Miguel, it says what's the safe word on the game?
Safe words set you up for failure. Yeah, look, hey, guess what, guys? Something happened successfully.
Yeah,
Cool.
you did it. You did
You
it,
know
man.
what?
You did it.
All I know is when you see them little swords together like that, that means there's a zombie thing you can deal with.
Yeah.
That's all I
There you
play
go.
this game for.
That is
God, look at
funny.
it. Jeff, I have
see the thing
42
about this
messages.
game is there's a ridiculous amount of participation awards you get.
Oh my God,
Oh.
yeah.
You don't have to win anything.
You just wanted to shoot. Because
Yeah.
that's what I
Wanted to shoot
see when I see the game
Here's
advertised.
the
I'm
only
like,
thing
this
that
looks
matters,
fun.
though. That red, white, and blue, baby.
There
Flying
you
right
go.
there in the middle.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
what I
There
do
it
it
is.
for. And I
Mhm.
He wakes up
won't
every morning, finds out his base is on fire, can't figure it out.
Dude, I didn't know that could happen. A couple days ago, I woke up and everything. Look, Jeff, look,
I
Jeff.
know.
There's fires going everywhere over there.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's-
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
you
know
in
I
the
had-
non-alliance area. That's what the problem
Yeah,
is. You need to be an
funny.
alliance,
man.
and your alliance will take care of you.
What
I
is the
didn't
ultimate
even-
goal of the game? Does anybody know?
There is none. You just
There-
keep playing.
for Homelander to like me. That's it. I'm like, are we friends now? You're cool.
I didn't know Anthony Starr was British.
I love
Yeah.
bro. He's from New Zealand, right? Like that. Isn't he New Zealand or something like that? Or is he
I don't know,
English?
man. They're always lying to me, man.
That's funny.
I'm always finding out somebody's from somewhere else. And I'm like, I thought you was a
And
road dog.
And it weirds you out too, like the black,
Does.
dude that's playing the Rick Ross story. What is it called?
I know the story. Yeah.
He's
Come on,
in there,
Idris
correct?
Elba. Well, the first time you hear him speak,
The
you're
Wire?
going, what?
Yeah. You're like,
The dude from The Wire is
you're
English?
like, yo,
You're
that dude's
Dude, every time I like somebody on The Walking Dead, I'm
They're
like,
English.
don't let me down, Daryl. Don't do this. Don't let me
Don't do
find
this.
out you're from Sussex. You know?
Yeah.
Who was it, bro? The one for me, House. Back in the day, House.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh,
I'm watching
yeah.
House. I'm like, why is he talking?
No, the
funny
dude
like
from
that?
Band of Brothers, man.
Yes.
Winters, Dick Winters.
Yeah,
From
she's
Band
like,
of Brothers.
why he talking funny like that, y'all? I'm like, he's
Oh,
from
come on,
England.
Spider-Man. You know, we haven't had a Spider-Man from this country for about 20 years.
You're
That's
right.
funny. That's funny.
Dude,
You
Miles
know?
Morales is Canadian. No,
Say
I
it
don't know.
ain't so.
Tom Holland?
Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Oh, come on. That character, I know the guy who created him. You know,
Mhm.
I know what they really wanted to do. And they had
What
to
they
pull
really want
back
to
on
do?
it. Well, they had him. He's part black and he's part Puerto Rican, but they also wanted to make him gay.
What just makes you more Puerto Rican?
Hey,
The
hey,
more
bro,
things
they
you
also
add
wanted-
into Puerto Rican,
Bro,
yeah.
you just described Isaiah.
Yeah, there you go. Isaiah goes, man, this comic book character rocks.
Bro, and it's funny because Isaiah looks like Miles and he actually has the Miles Morales costume. He dressed
Yeah.
up like Miles Morales, and everybody's like, oh, that fits.
Here's the thing with
Yeah.
Puerto Rican guys. Puerto Rican, man, the more you add into us, it
Yes.
just makes us more Puerto
For
Rican.
Puerto Rican, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
you're like, hey, he's Puerto Rican and Korean. Now he's Puerto Rican. You
He's
know,
Puerto
he's
Rican.
Puerto Rican with slanted eyes. You know?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we how close
Puerto
are we to
Rican's
our
like gumbo.
Okay.
Miles
See-
Morales being
see,
black
now-
and Puerto
now-
Rican
now the-
means that
now the
both sides of
Russian-
his family says the N-word. That's all that
No,
means.
the Russian is half Puerto Rican. So she's half Puerto Rican and half West Virginia. That's what makes her Russian. So we
Yeah.
that's how
what
you
Ken,
do the math.
that's how Ken put it together.
Adds up.
Ken goes,
Adds
she must be
up.
Russian.
She Russian, right? We're like, Ken, where did you get that from? I don't know.
She's like, country home, take me home, bully place. Where I'm from, West Virginia.
The Kingsman. That's so funny. Oh man, hilarious, man. We got to figure out how does Ken's brain work, y'all? It's a fun.
We
place.
don't need to do that.
It's a fun.
We don't
place
really need to do
man.
that.
I just imagine thoughts come down in Ken's brain like Tetris.
Yeah. And on one of the blocks,
Here's a
it
big
says-
stick.
And on one of the
Yeah.
blocks, it says, "What that butt do?" Like every That's all it does. What that butt do, y'all?
Hey, I saw this real skinny girl on Instagram, and somebody put in the comments. She was
Yeah.
like tall and skinny. They said, "Damn, girl, you look like you could clear 6 rows in Tetris."
Bro, I gotta tell y'all a dumb P. Diddy joke, but it made me laugh. Me and my friend were going back and forth one day about the baby oil because it was just funny.
Yeah.
And he said,
Lube.
baby oil lube, whatever it is.
A case of lube.
Well, what he basically did is said, bro, that is a lot of oil if y'all think about it. Like he said, that's enough oil for a fish fry at a Wayans Brothers family reunion.
That's enough oil for us to invade.
Yeah.
Diddy got oil? Y'all heard about them weapons of mass destruction? Get them out. Hey,
That's like all the hair product from Coming to America. Yeah,
Damn, yeah, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
I was dying when he said, I'm like, bro, you
So
are ridiculous.
good.
All right, on that note, guys, don't go anywhere. We still got another not an episode. We still got another, whatever they call it, coming up for you guys. Another segment.
Calling it.
Yeah, what are you kids are saying? Be right back right here on Real Last, Real Radio 104.1.
That's why
Back, everybody. You are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I want to remind you guys, if you are not currently following us on social media, we need you guys to do that so we can keep this thing going. I need you guys to go to Facebook, Instagram, and now you can go to YouTube. That's right. You can subscribe, like, and comment, and share all this hilarity so we can keep it going for another 8 years. Today, I'm joined in virtual studio with my partners in crime, my brothers, if you will, Miguel Colon Jr. and Jeff the Vat Man Coffee. Hoffman. Now, guys, I've been married for a long time. You know that. So I have no idea what goes on in the dating world. I live through Miguel. He tells me what it's like out in those streets. And I'm like, I am glad
Out
I'm
in the
married.
streets, they call it murder.
That's what they call it nowadays, my friend. So I came across something on Instagram that I wanted to run by you gentlemen to see what you might think of this.
No.
No, there you go. Perfect,
No.
Jeff. The ladies out there have come up with a new list of men you shouldn't date. And I found
No.
it highly hilarious. So I wanted to show you guys this list. And I want you to tell me what you think about this woman saying these are the men that you need to avoid.
No.
Because if I think you switched it around, people would call men toxic if they put this list out. But that could just be my own biased opinion. But
In
I'm
other
gonna let
words,
you go.
employed. Okay.
Wow.
That's the same as
Damn.
toxic. Employed.
Employed. We're gonna get canceled.
Still married.
This is it.
Pay child support.
Jeff Coleman
Yes.
went on record saying, if you're toxic, then just means you're employed.
Just means you're toxic. You take care of your family.
Yeah.
You pay your bills.
God dang.
You've had a job for more than 6 months.
Oh,
Yes.
you don't disappoint, sir. Thank you.
You know what a
Jeff.
401k is? Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Whew,
Be
okay, well,
toxic.
you know what, Miguel? This has been a great run, man. 8 years. We couldn't ask for more.
Oh, you think women listen to our show? Who you kidding?
You know what? If we're gonna do this, I got some things to say about Palestine and Israel.
Oh,
All right,
God.
guys. Now,
There you go.
Oh, God.
figure out your duplex, guys. Figure out your duplex, okay?
All right, like I was saying, here's a list this woman composed of men you should avoid dating. And I wanted to know if you guys can tell
that
me what
picture's enough to tell me no. That Miami Vice color scheme she's got going on.
Oh my
I'm
God.
out.
What is wrong? What is wrong with you, man? It's a little small, so let me read it off for you guys right here from the phone, man. They call
She looked like she's crazy though. See the
Yeah.
crazy eyes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
First thing on the list. Okay, first off, the ladies strike back with a new list of the men that have no business dating, period. First thing on her list, she says men with toddlers or younger. Why would that matter if the kids are young?
Because that means he left the woman right after she had a baby.
Or the woman left him.
No,
Jeff,
that doesn't normally happen.
Oh, but you can't rule it out though, man. You can't.
No,
do that.
they don't. They're not at fighting weight when they just had the babies.
That is
They gotta wait till it bounces back before they leave.
Okay, the next one I think I can agree with. Men that have no business dating, men that live with their mama.
Oh, okay. So you can't take care of your families, lady. I get it.
Oh, wow.
I get it.
So
Hey,
you
listen,
saying?
what?
Go ahead.
I decorated that room when I was 13 and I nailed it. Why would I want to leave? Why would I want to leave? Look at these lowrider posters.
I ain't leaving this
Right.
Jennifer
Low-
Aniston cover I got on my bed.
Low rider poster. Plus, when you come over, my mom makes a mean meatloaf. So hey,
Yeah, Ma!
Ma,
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
how's that meatloaf?
Yeah.
You know, the
I'm
last
sorry-
time I
I'm
worried about
sorry
my
you don't
internet
have-
speed.
You don't have traditional Japanese values, but me
That's-
and Mama-san stay together
Mama-san.
in her housey-san,
That is so funny.
where I
Hilarious.
live in the garage-dan.
What do they call those in Italy? Mimosas? I think that's how they call them.
No, they call them in Italy Italian sons. Ma! I live upstairs because I can't get a job after the fire.
This is a good one. The next one, number 3, men that have no business dating, men that live with their baby mama.
Oh
that-
my God, this woman hates family values. She hates family values. First, I can't have kids I never see. Then I can't stay at my mom's place. Now I can't have my baby mama take care of me. Wow, I get it. I get it.
Hold on, James. You flipped
I
those three
get it.
questions.
I get it. Old childless cat lady. I get it.
Don't you do it,
I'm out
Jeff.
here.
If you
I'm out
flip
here
those
taking
three
care of
questions
3
around, if you flip them around and say women, it'd be okay. Women with
No,
toddlers.
wouldn't.
Should you date
I
them?
ain't date no girl who got
If they live with their mother.
with her mom. And
These
live
are
with her
all
baby.
okays.
If she lives
That's
with her
what I
baby's
said
dad,
at
no,
the very
it's not a-
Beginning
that's a guy-
questions, it's all right.
maybe to a woman, to a dude, this is the same list though. If she lives
Yeah.
at home with her mom, don't date her. If
Yes.
she's got toddlers, don't date her. If she lives with her baby daddy, don't date her.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a funny one because I get it. As a man, you're supposed to have this. Men shouldn't be dating if they don't have a valid driver's license. If you,
Oh my God! Now you got to be an American citizen to date. Damn, girl. This
Some
girl
racist
over
stuff
here.
right there.
Build a wall. I get it. Oh my God. Maybe I don't have a driver's license. Maybe I vote more than once. Let me breathe.
Okay,
I
Miguel, what
came
about
over
this
here in
one?
a caravan.
I swear I'm on a tour.
Yeah.
Let
Come
me
on,
live.
man.
Okay, what about men that bank with Cash App? That's how they do their banking.
Okay. I'm gonna go on record with this. I have met many people that I'm like, hey, let me do something. Like I try to give them their banking info and it's Cash App, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. You're like,
it's not
bro,
even Chime. It's not even like Chime.
you ain't
It's
got
like,
Bank
Or
of
Venmo?
America? Yeah,
You ain't got Venmo
I,
or
I, have,
PayPal?
I, have, I have met some youngsters that have told me like, I gotta go put some money in my Cash App, and I'm thinking that's odd. Like, why don't you just put it in your
Your
bank and put
bank.
it because they skipped that process so far.
Hey,
So far,
banks are hard, man. Banks aren't easy
Are
because
they
think about it
hard?
this way: you can't pay normally you can't pay through, let's say, Bank of America or somewhere else. Sometimes like Venmo and stuff like that, they're just raised on it.
yeah, but
I
he's talking
Banks are
about
going
banking
away.
through the.
I
He's
I
what he means
I
is
pay
they
all
don't
my
have a
bills
bank
through
account.
banks. All my
Yeah.
bills through
Well,
banks, they take
Well, they
online
don't have
banking.
bills. That's the whole point.
well,
Ah,
yeah, you do, man. When you living with your baby
phone
mama, you know
bill?
what
No, your electric bill.
yeah,
How you paying an
you got to
electric
buy
bill
video
through
games. You got
Cash
to buy
App?
video games, man. I
That's
got to have my Xbox
funny.
Live account hooked up.
Okay, this is one that's debatable, but I never do it, but I know a lot of dudes do. They say men who sag their pants.
Oh my God! So now we can't be from LA in the '90s. This woman hates everyone. Damn, girl. Welcome to Death Row Records.
Okay. All right.
But
What about go
hold.
ahead.
How many times do you see that now? Where you see somebody walking by you, and I mean, I'm talking like thigh level, where they have the
Not
belt and it's holding on the thighs.
not
Do
not
you go? That's just some dumb. That's just dumb now. Or do you go?
I
Oh,
wouldn't
I'm
do
not
at
going to
my
judge it.
at my age, I'm not doing that. That's just me.
I hit the age where I just am like, that's the kids.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not doing
I'm
it.
like, that's
Yeah,
the kids. What are you gonna
yeah.
do with the kids?
Okay. What about this one? This is interesting. These next two are interesting. Okay. What about a man that doesn't own at least one suit?
I mean,
Depends what you do.
Yeah, yeah.
depends
That's
on what you do, man. I mean, a man should
Yeah.
have two
a
suits,
suit. Yes,
at least one
yes.
suit, some
Steve
interchangeable
Harvey
shirts.
says 3
But
suits. Was
but
it
here's the
black,
thing, man.
beige, navy,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
let me go on record with this. These are definitely reasons to wonder about a person, but also there's good ass people out there that just haven't broke out. And what's a man? Is she talking about a man our age? Because yeah, a man our age,
Should
get
have a
it
suit.
together.
Yeah,
But
you
is you
should have a
talking
suit.
about a 22-year-old man? Man, come on. Like
No, you're right about
he's
that.
just
I
becoming
give
a
you bail on
man.
that.
yeah,
You're a
Yeah.
I got more
22-year-old
suits than
man.
t-shirts. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this? Men who live out of motels.
Oh, anybody who lives out of motels. Nah, you ain't dating them. You're not dating somebody if they don't have a home.
True.
You're
Yeah.
just providing a
True.
location for them to
True.
Well,
be at tonight.
hold on. Are we talking about, some people do live on those 30-day, what are those monthlies?
Yes, we're still
Some of,
talking about them.
Yes.
yeah, I don't know. I don't
If you're living,
sometimes it's
if you
hard.
listen, but I would say this: it does, and this is, I think, where we're taking it wrong. I don't think this is saying these people aren't good people. I'm saying it's going to be hard to date somebody when they
Yes.
only have
Yes.
a home every 30 days. And then they
Yes.
got to figure out a new home.
Well, they ain't
And that's kind of where,
responsible. That's the
and
whole
that's
idea.
kind of where I think with the toddlers thing too. I kind of get that. If you're a single dad with toddlers, it's going to be hard to get into a real relationship when you're really investing all this time into the toddlers. And if you bank with, if you bank with Cash App, that just, that's just me. If you're our age, is weird. If you're 22 and you're banking with Cash App, man, you're just a kid. You're a young kid. This is the game. But
I'm with you on
if
that.
you live with your
It- it-
mom, here's what too. If you live with your mom, and I'm saying this for real, why? Does your mom live with you? Because
Yeah, it's
man,
different.
there's a lot of good people.
It's different.
Or here's the thing too, man. Hey, did you have it rough? Lost the
Yeah.
job, had to go back home with your parents, and you're starting back
It's
up again,
real.
and you're not going
That's
to move out.
real.
I know I like to be super judgmental and stuff like this because it's fun too. But
Yeah.
also like every night, like I met a girl one time, man, and we had a good time together. And she was really embarrassed to tell me she lived with her dad, but she's like, I've just finished nursing school. She's like, I couldn't do nursing school and have
I
my
get
own
that.
yeah,
home.
life
And I
is
was like,
expensive, man.
I
yeah,
get
life
that.
is expensive. So like take all take all this with a grain of salt. I understand why you should watch, but I'm with the live with the parents one, especially when they're young. Like when they're young, man, like we were all such in a rush to get out of our homes. That's what you did when we were growing up. But
Mhm.
now it's like I meet lots of people that are like, I'm staying home, I'm going to school, I'm working, I help with bills, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that kid too. I mean, learning how to
It's
be a
where do you
man
spend your
is
money? It's
where
where
do
do
you
you
spend your
spend your
money is
money?
key. Yeah, where
Because,
do you
like,
spend
for
your money
True.
is
example,
key.
let's say
True. True that.
you don't have a bank account, you live out of a hotel, but you got 30 pair of Jordans.
Yeah, we're
You,
basically
you're.
talking about strippers here too. As I read this, toddlers, no bank account, living out of a hotel, and I'm gonna tell you, man, you don't date them, but you see them.
Okay. Here's a real
But
good one, and I think we can agree on this, both sides, men and women. Somebody who wants to hold a couple of dollars till they get paid. Like
oh
if
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
we dating and then you ask
No,
already to borrow money, that's a red flag.
you
Like
ask your
that's
friends and stuff for money like
family
that because they
members.
know who
Yeah.
you are.
Yes. I don't know you like that, bro. Like, no, that's a red flag for me.
I'll
I'm
tell you what,
out.
for me, somebody who doesn't tip. Oh my God, if you
Yes.
don't tip,
Oof.
and I
Yes.
rarely run into
I
that,
don't trust
but
you.
I
I don't
Yes.
recently
trust you.
run
You
into
have
that.
zero
I'm like,
compassion.
yeah, you have
You're a
zero
bad
compassion.
person.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
zero compassion. You're not
Yes.
thinking about it.
And I think it really hits home for all three of us because we've all worked in the hospitality
Yeah.
field and we
Yeah,
understand what those tips mean to those
9 years of
people.
waiting tables.
Yes,
I can tell
amen.
yeah,
you right now. And
It's
I
a
hear
humbling
people go, well, he
experience.
wasn't that good. I don't care.
I don't care.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
could be
don't
the
care
crowd.
either.
You're still getting 20% from me or more, because we were talking about this on the past show about people working hard at waiters and what you're in the weeds and everything else like that. And the
Yeah,
fact is this, it's normally, if the place is busy, let's say it's a Outback or something else, if the place is semi busy,
Hmm.
that's 9 hours of you sweating
yeah,
and trying to keep your brain locked in.
Hmm.
And that's a
yeah.
hard job. And just because I wasn't as great as I was, with you than I was 3 hours ago, doesn't mean I'm still not doing the same job. I'm doing my best here, and
You know
just
what's
give me
one
the
that
money.
I got two guys?
Hit me with it.
People who don't respect the people who are working for them, be it hired hands working for them, and
Yes.
people who also complain about the rich all the time. I know people that are like, "Oh yeah, it must be nice. They're rich." I'm like, "Look, I got homies that work their ass off to get where
Amen.
they are.
Amen.
Women and men that have worked hard to get where they are. I'm not gonna complain about people I don't know. If I know somebody and they suck, I'm gonna tell you they suck. But
Hmm.
I've met people that constantly look down on people who have money because they're like, oh, they think they're better, not even knowing who this person
They don't know
is.
the person is.
And
Yes.
then constantly look down. I've met people who look down on people who have nothing, or look down on people who are skilled workers doing stuff for them.
Yes.
I hate I hate when I've met people. I met a girl, honestly, guy. She had the same long guy. It was this guy named Mr. Treat, and I met him because I talking to him. And I asked her one day, I was like, "Hey man, Mr. Treat's pretty cool." And she was like, "Yeah, I don't really talk to him." So I was like, "Okay, that's fine. I understand you're busy." Blah, blah, blah. And then she told me, honest to God, she's like, "Yeah, my father told me not to talk to help." And I was like, "That's the worst statement I've ever
Oh
heard.
my
Not to
God.
talk to the
Okay,
help,
you know why
man."
it was the
Oh.
worst statement?
Yeah.
And this is what I just figured out when you were talking. And this is one of the things. If they discriminate in an area you don't,
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
Yeah. That's
okay?
it.
financials.
Now I'm
Yes.
just talking about
Yep.
bigots can live together.
Yes.
You're 100% right.
You
Yes.
find yourself, you anti-Semitic, you better find a partner who's anti-Semitic.
Yes.
You
You're right
find
about
somebody
that.
who doesn't like black
Yeah.
people, find somebody who doesn't like black. You find people who
Yes.
think this way about poor people. It's if they are not committed to your, let's just say, defects. If they
Yes.
are defected in the way
Yeah.
you're defective, that ain't gonna work.
That's a great way to put that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Because I dated one woman who was talking to me about Judaism one time, and I was just sitting there, and she goes, "Well, my dad, yeah, this ain't gonna work." You know,
No.
I'm like, you don't like heroin? This won't
yeah,
work. Hold on, baby.
exactly.
That's
You-
exactly right.
I'm gonna
Miguel
Hey,
is
wake up
right.
and I'm getting out of here. Yeah.
you can't have one crackhead. Two
You need
crackheads?
the same addictions.
Forever.
Like I know people who are
Forever.
alcoholics, and they
Yep.
need an alcoholic wife and an
Yes.
alcoholic husband for this relationship to work.
Yes. You're right
Yeah.
about that.
You're not a
Yes.
furry? We're not gonna make this work. Give me my
Exactly.
T-Rex costume. I'm gonna find a hoe that loves me.
Oh my God. Thank you guys so much, man. Before we go, Miguel Colon Jr., what are you doing this weekend that people can come support?
Hey man, all month we're doing crazy Halloween activities with the haunted trail that we have from at the Sausage Castle. We also have the biggest Halloween party in Florida. Drunk people in costumes, October
Mhm.
25th, 26th, 27th. This is the 25th year anniversary of the party. It's a 3-day event, open bar. There's activities all day long. It's a 3-day event where you can camp out and everything. And for the first time in 8 years, we're allowing non-members to come so the public can come. So you go to MikeBusey.com/Halloween, buy your ticket for their Halloween party. You can buy one day, you can buy multiple days. You camp there for free. It's open bar, biggest costume party in Central Florida.
Nice, man. Very nice. And what are you doing this Saturday, Mr. Kaufman, on Real Radio?
Well, I don't know about Real Radio, but I'm going to do all the goss in the pool party with Miguel.
Are you going?
No, I'm kidding.
Ooh.
I'd show up and Mike would go, crap, we getting sued?
No, Mike
He'd
would
be like,
say,
oh yeah.
again?
Mike go, wait a minute. Miguel, we good?
He'd say,
We good.
Mike would be like, bring your pugs.
Somebody call 911. Why's Kaufman here? What you need backup right now, Miguel?
That would be funny just to see Kaufman walk in and Mike's thinking, "Oh, damn, Miguel, what happened?"
No, man, he would be like, oh yeah.
I come in full suit, which would be the best.
Yeah, that would be. It brings
Mr.
Craig
Busey,
in
could we
That'd be
talk
great.
for a second?
Yeah, Mr. Busey, I got this paper. Nah,
Yes,
shout out
you
to
signed
Mike
right
man.
here.
There you go. But Saturday, under oath, as always, me and
Yep.
Jeff Kaufman, we're going to be on our Real Radio 104.1. Make sure you guys keep listening to that. I'm having a ball doing it. And Saturday, I will actually be performing in Eustis, man. That's right. The Clean Comedy Show. Yeah, your boy does clean comedy. 9-year anniversary. We have headlining Mr. Funny Bone, if you will. It's going to have Joe Latham and Dwayne Williams, and I will be hosting that show that night. You guys need to go to hideawaypac.com. Get your tickets right now. Shout out to Darius, man, and the good people over at the House of Laughter putting on another great show in Eustis. I'm going to say this, man. Eustis is slept on. There's a lot of good shows happening out there, man, and it pays very well, and the show's always fantastic in quality. So go to my social media. You guys want to get some tickets, man. It's going to be a good time. All right. On behalf of myself, Miguel Colon Jr., Jeff Batman Kaufman, it's been a great time with you. We'll see you tomorrow. Jeff, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed.
We out.